What's going on, Timeslip fam? Today we're back at it again with a gorgeous ep3. Give you guys the walk around. We have to throw a sticker on it right here for him. Timeslip. Well, we're gonna do a downpipe modification on this one and then finish off the midsection. Let you guys see the engine bay. This is a A3 boosted. Customer's just looking for around 300. You know, Timeslip fashion, we probably put an A2 in there. Big old 91 trim, call it a day. But for right now, this is what he wants to do. Finish everything off, make sure that the exhaust sounds good. Get under here and show. Well, let me show you guys the interior. The interior looks pretty cool too. Digging the seats, steering wheel. It's pretty cool. So, here's our dilemma. He wants this pushed up further, and then he wants this pipe connected. I have a 2-bolt flange, flat flange on this one, and I have a 2-bolt ball flange on this one. This one's 3.5, this one's 2.5. So I'm gonna work some magic and see what we can do. Closer up here, I'm probably gonna cut like 1.5 inches out of it, pull it more towards the turbo. He looked over it, or he wanted me to look over it and see what I could find. He did tell me that the turbo drain was leaking. I noticed that this lower ball joint has washers on it, whereas this one does not, and it doesn't have a cotter pin, so I think I'll throw a cotter pin in there for him just for safety purposes. Let the customer know what I found. So yeah, let me start measuring some stuff out, and I will get you guys cut back on. Alright, so I have the downpipe right here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to draw a straight line, then probably 1.5 inch section mark off. That way I can cut this and still have this lined up with the bottom piece. So let me get to that right now. Show you guys how I do it. So I got one line. There. We got my line cut out. This will be my reference mark of where the flange goes, and this will be the section I cut out right here. So, well, it's still early in the morning. Let's go wake the neighborhood, shall we? Rise and shine, huh? Alright, now that I got my section cut out right here, it's still hot. Boom, lined it up like that. Weld it together. Flange should still be in place. And then get ready to cut that flange off. So let me get that set up and then I'll cut the camera back on. Nice and clean. This one too. Alright, well, let's go fit this up underneath the car. See how it fits. Alright, so fit up, mock up, look really good on the car. Couple things I'll have to do is relocate this O2 sensor. Just kind of in the way of the hanger. We're gonna keep that hanger on there. Kind of give me adjustability of where I need to move this thing. So I think what I'll do is probably just cap it off and make another hole. It's not ideal. It's not the ideal way I would have done it. Probably would have remade this whole section, but you know, for right now, this is how it's gonna go. I mean, I would like to do a couple other things to this car, like I'd like to see them go sidewinder and then do a turbo off to the side of the engine instead of straight behind it. That way we do a full 3-inch all the way back. But like I said, for his power goals, he's only looking for around 300, 350. We're probably just going to leave it how it is. You might notice that this is 3-inch and the pipe that's going on the car is 2.5-inch. The dump pipe tube as well is 2.5 inch, that goes to 3 inch. So I mean, we got some different variations going on. Like I said, in the future I'd like to see this whole thing go 3 inch. I think it would just sound really good. Hopefully he comes back to me for that. I don't see why he wouldn't. But in the meantime, let's get this tacked up, see how she fits, and then we can move on to the next section, alright? Alright, so as you can see here, I've got a little too much. So I think what I'm gonna do is probably cut this here, cut this off, because this would probably be my 3 inch to 2 inch, 2.5 inch, and then made it to this section over here and see how that goes. So let me get this taken care of and see where we're at with that, and then I'll cut you guys back on. Alright, so we're back. I've got my hanger welded up in a much better fashion. It brings the exhaust pipe somewhat lower than this cross member right here. I'm probably gonna weld that bung shut and put one on top because it'll fit there. But we went ahead and did the damn thing. So now I just got to do is take it down, put it on the bench, fully weld it up, and then do a O2 bung, and this is done. So let me get this taken down, put it on the bench, and get ready for welding. Alright, let's make some magic happen. Alright, we're back into the car. I've got everything welded up. We're gonna go ahead and mount it up for the final time and probably start it and see how it sounds. So let's get to it. That's plugged in a little tack weld. New hanger on. So all the way down there. Shake test. Solid. Alright, well, let's turn it on and see what it sounds like. And get this camera positioned up and I'll cut you guys back on. Alright, let's see what happens. The battery was dead, so we got it on the charger. We've had it sitting on there for a little bit. Let's see what happens. Well, there you guys have it. EP3 is done for now. Hopefully they come back with some more stuff they want to get done. So until next time, go ahead and give me a like, follow, subscribe, so we can do more cars like this, get a bigger following. We're almost up to say 70 subscribers now, so it's growing slowly but surely. All right, y'all, until the next one.